Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your June Singles Love Tarot reading. So Sagittarius, we are looking at your energy and then the love energy around you. And we're going to see what's going on for you as a single. Do keep in mind, I keep these singles readings open to past, present, or future. So if you're looking for new love only, I'll be doing that a little bit later on the channel. So we have the Gateway Oracle here. We're going to pull you some opening messages with this deck and then jump into your reading. And this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watchers, heavy placements, male, female, general collective reading. But welcome in Sagittarius, welcome in. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And Sagittarius, do keep in mind that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out, so keep that in mind as well. However, if you find this reading heavily resonates for you, there will be an extended reading, and I'll tell you about that at the end of this reading. All right, let's get you one more. It's one. Okay, I guess it's that one. All right, let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius. Believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. Embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. Accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. And letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. I've been getting this a lot with the singles readings so far. There's heavy releasing of things no longer starving us. Obviously, that's why we're single. But believing in adventure again, believing, accepting, what it is what it was. I've healed, forgiven, I release it. I'm not going to let it affect my future, right? I'm just going to focus on the future, embark on adventure, getting myself out there, having fun. I don't mean that way, but just, having fun, doing what makes me happy, doing new things, whatever this adventure is for you, and believing that whatever magic is going to come into my life will come into my life. And whatever it is, right? I'm just going to accept whatever it is, right? What it was is what it was, and what it can be is what it can be. So I kind of like that. So let's see I feel like it's about new love. And sometimes this can be, you could still be single, but you could still be maybe dating somebody new. It's very, very new, and you're just dating, getting to know them, right? And it could be just still a very, very light, casual getting to know process. That could be still single too. So if it's not someone totally new, you could have just, because we'd have two fish there, maybe just recently met somebody and you're kind of like, it feels pretty good, but I don't know. I wonder, what's going to happen here. It can be that too. So, or should I, keep my options open? But let's just see what the tarot has to say for you, Sag. All right, let's keep going here. All right, so I will mention the signs as I see them, Sagittarius. So it could be signs and chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But I'm just looking at the fish there, and usually when you see two fish, it gives you Pisces energy. So I don't know if you got Pisces in your chart. So, take that how it resonates. But anyway, we have the Arcanum Tarot to do your reading, and then when we do get into the extended later, I have another separate tarot deck for that. And I usually do pull a closing oracle here, but we do that now on the extended. But you're still going to get your full tarot here. We're just going to expand on it, obviously, in the extended. But let's see what's going on for you. Let's take a look at Sagittarius energy right now. What do we need to know? Again, we're looking at your energy and then the love energy around you. So let's see. Hangman. You're in limbo about something here, Sag. Chariot. Two of Pentacles. Okay, I see on the fence energy here. Justice. Three of Cups. Okay, we got dating here. So some of you may be divorced in the past, or maybe more recently with Justice. But I kind of see you in this limbo kind of energy. Now, you may be thinking, well, that's that person I'm interested in, or I'm starting to date, or I want to date, and they just recently went through a divorce and they're a little on the fence about dating. But there's this energy here of being in limbo about moving something forward and being on the fence. And it's about dating, because the Three of Cups for me is courting, dating, getting to know, right? Justice can be marriage, divorce. Obviously, we're talking about single energy. But it's also soul contracts, things meant to be, universal law and order, right? Getting what we deserve. Oh, it's funny I mentioned Pisces right there. We got Pisces right there. We got Cancer and Libra. It's on the bottom. Nine of Cups, again, for me, is like a single energy. This person's alone, indulging, fulfilling, happy, joy, wishes, right? Queen of Cups, falling in love. I feel like this is somebody new, very new in your life, Sag, and there's a little on the fence energy about it, right? And it's someone you're dating, very, very new, you know? And it's like, I don't know whether or not to maybe continue to see this person or keep my options open, or, you know, what the case may be. But I do feel like there's something romantic happening already in the Sun. Like, you may be wondering, is this person kind of feeling like this? Is it too soon? Is it too early? Interesting. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see. I'm feeling like it's a question of, do I just like maybe make this person exclusive? Even if you do that on your end, maybe they're dating other people, but you may be feeling like, I just want to be exclusive to this person already, and it's so early. I don't know what to do with this. Maybe I should just keep it light and see other people, or just focus more on this new person, right? So there's definitely a lot of, I don't know what to do with this on the fence. I'm not getting really anything bad though, really, but let's see. It could be something about maybe distance too. I mean, we do have the Chariot. That's usually success, victory, balance, things moving forward fast, right? Let's see. What else for Seven of Pentacles? Why is that here? So you're thinking a lot about this. King of Cups and the Death reverse. Huh. Okay. I'm not feeling like this is a missed opportunity or anything, but with Death reverse, it's like there's more to the story here. And the King of Cups sometimes can be, it could be very new and you're having deep feelings already, and you're like, oh my gosh, why am I feeling like this already, right? And it's so new, right? And this, I feel like you're thinking a lot about this person with the Seven of Pentacles here. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Oh my God, look at that. King, Queen of Cups here. They could be feeling this way too. Like, this is so new. Maybe you've only been on one date, right? Maybe two. And you're like, I feel like, you know, like it's love already, right? And it sounds a little crazy. So it could be why you're on the fence here. But the Death reverse is saying, you know, there's a lot more to the story between you. That is for sure. It's just getting started. This connection is just getting started. There's a lot more here. And I see like assessing, analyzing, thinking, maybe overthinking, right? Are we going to go out again? Page of Pentacles. I would say yes. I think you're both feeling and thinking the same things here, right? But you're not face to face. I mean, if these two are face to face, I'd be like, wow. So you're both thinking about this, but you're not talking about it, right? I definitely see like another date on the horizon. If this resonates for you, I mean, it sounds a little specific, so maybe you're waiting for that invitation for someone you're interested in as well, and wondering, are they feeling the same? Either way, absolutely. We got Cancer, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces showing up again. Eight of Swords. Something's a little stuck here. Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles reversed though. Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of stuck overthinking about this, right? And no one's really making any moves here, right? All right, so tell me about this love energy around Sagittarius. What do we need to know about this love energy around Sagittarius singles? What do we need to know about this for Sagittarius? What do we need to, I mean, either way, if you are already like dating them and it's very in the early stages, or you're wondering if that date's going to come. Either way, yeah, either another date or the date's coming. You're both feeling the same way about each other, either already or you're not talking about it, however the case may be. So I'll just put it that way. But let's see, Sagittarius, like, what do you need to know about this around you? Ace of Pentacles reversed. So it hasn't solidified into like being solid. How can I say this? It hasn't manifested yet into solidifying it because it is so new, but it definitely could happen because we do have the Ace of Pentacles here. So it definitely has potential for that. Like I said, the Magician manifesting the new beginning here, right? The Sun. Total enlightenment. Two people here. You absolutely know. You probably both light up around each other, right? You absolutely know, right? The world. There's the new cycle. There's a new cycle here waiting to happen between you. Yeah, it's a strong connection developing already, right? Either making it deeper or it's about to happen and become deeper, starting with that first date or starting with, you know, going on another date. However, that's a strong connection between you, which cannot be denied. Strong, courageous, brave. This person will be bold and come forward, right? The connection is strong already, right? It's here, manifesting. So we have Gemini, Virgo, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. I mean, the world again can be, maybe there's distance traveling, moving, relocating, or something like that. But that's also a new cycle is here, right? King of Swords. Somebody could be divorced. Doesn't have to be that, you or them. Sword people can be divorced, widowed, maybe been single for a while, been through some things. Or this is somebody in law enforcement, military, healthcare, medical, education, communications, right? Honest, truthful, blunt, direct to the point. And something definitely is growing here with the Three of Pentacles, no doubt about it. Could be checking out each other's social media, right? Spying on each other. There's a lot of like waiting, wondering, either for the next date or for that first date. I'll just put it that way. But it's here. It is here. All right, Sagittarius. So tell me more about this energy around Sagittarius. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Let's see. What else do we need to know for Sagittarius? Six of Wands reverse. Ace of Cups reverse. Interesting. Six of Pentacles reverse. We got a clump of reversals here. The Fool, though, I mean, that would over trump everything. That is a major, right? It's about taking that leap. No blockages here. Someone's going to make the decision to take that leap of faith, right? So they may be worried. This person could be a little bit worried, if I come forward with another invitation or offer, will it be successful? You know, the Six of Wands reverse. Could this love happen? Is this what we're feeling? I don't know if the energies are reciprocal, but you know what? I'm going to make the decision to just go for it with the Fool and take that leap of faith. It definitely is new. The Fool is new energy, new beginning right now. I'm just going to go for it and take that leap of faith. Either finally going to ask you out or let's go out again, right? I've got Aquarius here. Nine of Pentacles. I mean, you may not be single for too much longer, Sag. Right? A lot of conversations need to happen here. We did see the King upright. Now we got the Queen reverse. So there's definitely a lot of conversations have to happen here, getting on the same page about how we're feeling towards each other, right? Even, I'm not saying on the first date, but definitely if this is going on like a second or third date, definitely more communication needs to open up. That is for sure. So let's get you one more row with a little bit of clarifying, and then we're going to jump to the extended. But if it does resonate or you're enjoying this, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly appreciated. All right. Sag, let's see. Eight of Swords. Is that a little bit of a stuck energy? Not knowing what to do. A lot of thinking about each other. Thinking about you, the situation. Feeling a little stuck about it. We did see that. But there's no doubt here that it's they're single, you're single, wish fulfillment, happiness, joy. And this Emperor stepping up to the plate and either pursuing you or let's go out again. Let's do this again, right? I don't know why, like if you went out once or twice and you're feeling that towards each other, why there would be any kind of hesitancy on either side. So this definitely could be about finally going on that first date for some of you. But this Emperor will step up to the plate. A true Emperor, right? Bold. And I do like the Eight of Pentacles. You may know this person around your work, or maybe you work together or something like that. But the Eight of Pentacles is like putting in the work, making it work, and it will work. I do like that. This is somebody who is not afraid to put in the work. Could be a hard worker. They could be a business owner, entrepreneur, leader in some sort of way as well. We got Aries showing up here. Three of Swords, heartache, pain, disappointment. Ten of Cups reversed. I mean, they could have been in an unhappy situation in the past. Ten of Swords reversed. But they're definitely still interested in this new love connection between you. That is for sure. Five of Swords. King of Swords. I feel, and look at that Judgment. I feel like they don't want to sabotage this, right? So they're really thinking about this, making big decisions, right? And change here. Fives of change. So, Sag, we're going to go in the extended. It feels a little confusing because I think it's different things for different people, you know, either continuing to date or going finally on that first date, right? But we're going to go in the extended regardless, and I do see it happening, but we're going to look at more on their intentions, the here and now moving forward. What does it look like? Advice and guidance for you. We're just going to take a deeper look into everything. You definitely know them already, right? Obviously. And see what else you need to know. So we have the classic Llewellyn's Tarot, Magical Unicorns to close it out on the extended. So if you are interested in that, my Patreon page is below. You can do a one-time purchase or become a member, whatever suits you best. If you like a private reading, my Etsy shop's below. Many readings to choose from. You can check that out. Everything, absolutely everything you need to know is down below in the description box. Please do check it out. So I do hope it helped, it resonated. If I see you on the other side, I'll see you there. If not, I am wishing you the best, and I do hope to see you next time.